Hey everyone, today in this video, I'm going to be checking out the GermGuardian Air Purifier. I did purchase this air purifier myself, and any opinion expressed in this video is strictly my own. That being said, if you're interested in this product or you want to find out more about it, the link to it will be in the video description. This one's a part of their Elite collection. We have some key features and tech specs sprinkled all throughout the retail box and packaging, walking you through HEPA filtration. Same information again, presented in multiple languages for you. Now let's go ahead, let's open it up and see what's inside. Here are all the contents. First up, we have your user guide and manual, as well as a company contact card. You can learn more about Guardian. So looking at this manual, it's very detailed and thorough, going over controls, cleaning, troubleshooting, maintaining. You get the idea. Warranty information, and it repeats in multiple languages. Front and center, you'll find their customer service and contact information. And last but definitely not least, the air purifier itself. Let's look at this in more detail. Up at the top, you'll find in the back, we have a grip handle here to easily move the unit, and two control buttons with indicators up at the top. Here's your left-hand side profile with some product info there. Here's your right-hand side profile with your Energy Star sticker and some additional product info. Here's a look at the very bottom. This is the front and this is the back with the integrated power cord and cable, and we have 4 feet here for the unit to rest on. And then here's a look at the very back side. This is the top, this is the bottom, so you can see that handle a little bit better to easily move. And we have access to our filter right here, so we can pop this off to open it up. And here we go. We got our pre-filter and the filter integrated here with a little bit of Velcro to remove if needed. But take a look at that filter there. We also have the filter size B PET for those that are interested, and this arrow for installation to make sure that it's installed properly just like that. And we have that same info right here on the inside, purple B PET for those that are wondering. But take a look with the filter removed. Here's the filter installed. And then we take those 2 tabs, line them up, and then this just snaps right back in place. Now let's go ahead, let's get this set up. The unit's set up, it's plugged in, it's powered on. We have our control panel up at the top, very simple controls. So we press to power on and it starts at our lowest fan speed setting. Then we can cycle through to our medium and high options there. And then it goes back down to the lowest setting. Hold for 3 seconds to power the unit off. There we go, just shut off. We can turn it back on, and you'll notice our last option is this button on the right-hand side. This is the UV mode. So as soon as we press that, we have an indicator on the front that starts glowing. I'll show you that. And if you want to hold it for 3 seconds, that will reset the filter light. So let me show you the UV mode when it's activated on the front there. Turn that on or off. It's pretty neat. Now let's go ahead, let's try it out. First thing we're going to test out is how loud it is on each of the different fan speed settings. First up, on the lowest fan speed setting, we peaked at 48.7 decibels. Next, on our second fan speed setting, that's going to be basically our medium option, 58.8 decibels is what we peaked at. And then on our third or highest fan speed setting, we peaked at 68.5 decibels. Next up is measuring the airflow. We'll just use our handy dandy meter here. We'll put it towards one of the vents to get a feel for the airflow and what it's able to push. Now keep in mind, this is not an end-all be-all metric because air purifiers are designed so differently. Some have a top fan, some have some sides like this. So this isn't going to be the end-all be-all measurement, but just a frame of reference for you. First up, on the lowest fan speed setting, we got 354.3 FPM. On our middle fan speed setting, we got 551.2 FPM. And then in our max fan speed setting, we peaked at 767.7 FPM. And for the grand finale, my favorite test, the smoke test here, I'll be using the smoke machine, and look at all the smoke that comes out of it. You get the idea. We're going to be injecting that into the back of our air intake to see what, if any, of this smoke is able to actually filter out and trap versus recirculating back through to our room. So this is just a good indicator to gauge the quality of the filter on a unit. So without further ado, we'll inject it in the back. You want to be looking right here to see, is any of that smoke coming out of here? So we'll find out right now, and we'll do it on all the different fan speed settings. This is the lowest fan speed setting. All right, so far so good. I didn't see any smoke come out. It's all being trapped in there. Let's bump it up a notch. Nothing again. And again, that's a ton of smoke coming out of there. And now we'll try it on the max setting here. Man, we are just pumping that in there. I mean, look at that. Non-stop. Nothing. Absolutely nothing coming out of there with the filter on this unit. That's always great to see. On the lower end, low quality units out there, more of the knockoff units, you'll find with their filters, they are subpar. They won't even pass the smoke test. So overall, this is a very simple and straightforward unit to use. I like the 2-button control, adjust your speeds, turn the UV light on or off. It's simple, straightforward, has a nice form factor too. I like the vertical tower designs here, diffusing it at the side, and a nice carry handle up top. So it's very portable. You can move it around your house very easily. Now, what would I want to see improved with this in the future? There's two things that come to mind. The first one is I'd like a built-in night light. It'd be great to have that added. Now, they technically have the UV light, which is cool. I guess maybe you could use it as a night light. But again, I'd like to have some built-in lights for additional functionality. And speaking of additional functionality, the second thing I'd want to see added is an option to have essential oils to use this as a diffuser. Everybody out there, not everybody, I should say a lot of you out there are pretty vocal about not having that and not seeing the point of using essential oils and dirtying up your air when you're using an air purifier. So I understand, but a lot of air purifiers out there still offer that if that's the route that you want to go. So it'd be nice in the future if we could have that here too. If not essential oils, maybe just some sort of scent pod or something along those lines that you could freshen your air too.